All right. So
That's her op.
the BET Awards premiered last night. I'm just going to do a quick run through of the award winners. And then if we have any opinions on
I got a few.
the specific awards that were won by the specific people, we'll stop. We'll do a blurb. We'll keep moving. So number 1 Viewers' Choice Award was Break My Soul, Beyonce, of course, because the queen. Best Female R&B Pop Artist, SZA, my girl, also.
R&B pop.
She does R&B and she does pop.
So okay, that just sounds weird.
R&B/pop. Maybe I just read it weird. Best Male R&B/pop Artist, Usher and Chris Brown. They both won it.
Beef. They didn't want them to fight.
Yeah, I feel like
Chris would have definitely found Usher.
Usher should have got that
in Vegas.
So best group was Drake and 21 Savage.
What was the name of their group?
Drake and 21 Savage.
21 Drakes.
They what would their group name be?
It would be something like British and Canadian at the same time, like fish and chips or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or hockey and rugby.
Thugs and Twinks. All right.
Oh,
so it needed to be an alliteration. That's why it took me so long to come up with it.
Okay, you were working on it.
So, best collaboration is Wait For You, Future, Drake, and Thames.
You are so off pitch. Yes, but you are so off pitch.
That wasn't nobody trying to be on pitch, bitch. So,
disrespect.
It rhymed. Best female hip hop artist,
Ice Spice.
Lotto. Ice Spice was nominated. So the nominees, let me read y'all the nominees in this one. Cardi, Coily Ray, Glorilla, Ice Spice, Meg Thee Stallion, and Nicki Minaj. So I feel like this year, I don't know if
she get her money off the flow, but I'm still getting more.
I thought Ice Spice would have probably won this.
She should
have
have.
the BET Awards for this year.
Ice Spice has been eaten, but off the floor was hard though. So,
but there's still like up and coming artists. She might have gotten that. So, best male hip hop artist, Kendrick Lamar won again for the 3rd year in a row.
Shit.
Video of the year.
Hold on. He won 2 years in a row. Nigga didn't even have an album in the last 2 years. He just came out an album this year, didn't he?
He was on shit. He was on Baby Keem's album real heavy. He was on Black is King real heavy.
Mm-hmm. He did drop that and then he also did.
And then he did the Lion
that was
King.
2018 though.
The Lion King
Lion
soundtrack.
King. Oh, I thought he did Black Panther. He did both.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he's been the nigga's been working. Video of the year is Kill Bill by SZA. That was a really good video. I don't know if she is still connected. I don't know if Kendrick or SZA are still connected.
Kendrick
to
isn't officially anymore, but they still fam.
Yeah, they're still a family.
And I know SZA is because this last album was dropped off TDE. Because she was talking to Top about dropping it.
So, video of the year is Tiana Taylor, and I didn't know her.
What video?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
That's crazy. Why wouldn't they? Are they saying like she directed the video? Or are they just saying?
Yeah, she's video director of the year.
Video director. You said video of the year.
Oh no, video director of the year is Tiana Taylor. I didn't know her director name was Spike T.
Boo! I don't like
T.
that.
Well, she's from.
I know. I get
Harlem.
it. Spike Lee. I get it.
So
it's still Boo. She's better than that.
It's not Boo.
She's better than that.
You're a whack bitch.
She could have been Taylor.
Best new artist. My bitch, Coco Jones. That chocolate goddess. I fucking love her.
I thought she'd been out for like 5 years.
She dropped her first EP like this year.
Oh.
Like a couple months ago.
Well, I used to see on the Disney Channel. That's probably why I think she was.
Yeah, her first.
She never dropped a Disney album?
Nobody gives a fuck about Disney albums. She dropped her first.
That's still your debut.
Debut? Damn.
Debut.
I'm
not meant to speak the King's English, okay? So Shim, I'm sorry. Like, I don't speak the Queen's English.
He's inbred, so.
Fuck you. I'm not inbred, you country ass nigga.
I'm nowhere near country.
Blood wizard.
Okay, better. Best new artist is Coco Jones. I thought Ice Spice was gonna win that, but I'm glad Coco Jones won that, honestly.
I mean, they couldn't give it to two yellow girls, could they?
Album of the
It's not
year.
the 90s.
Album of the year is Renaissance and SOS. SZA's SOS. I feel like Renaissance could have safely just got
But
that.
Renaissance wasn't that last year?
No.
Yes, it was.
It doesn't matter.
I'm saying, like, that's what I don't get. It's like, why are we still acting like she's doing shit this year?
I don't even give a fuck about this.
Which one?
Gospel Award. We don't give a fuck. Best movie was Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Best actor. Best actor.
What's in the running for that? Michael
Creed,
B. Jordan.
Creed 3, Emancipation, Nope, The Woman King, Till, and Whitney Houston, Wanna Dance with Somebody.
That movie was... Nobody watched that movie.
I saw it.
You did?
Yeah.
I heard she wasn't good to play. Who played Whitney? The girl who
It
played
was,
Whitney.
It
It was trash, right?
It was normal to me. I don't know. I watched the whole thing. I didn't.
Yeah, somebody
love
said it was it looked like a Lifetime movie.
It did, yeah. I didn't love it or hate it. It was just there.
If it's Whitney Houston and you don't love it, it's a problem.
Yeah. Best actor, Danson Idris won. Damson. So I want to read
For what?
The best actor.
For Snowfall? Did it say?
Best actor.
I'm just asking.
So, Amin Joseph, which also Snowfall. Brian Tyree Henry, Daniel Kaluuya, Dimitri Lomich.
He's trash.
He's really not a good actor, and I want him to get a haircut. Like, if
Can
you
take
you
a
don't,
bath?
you don't have to get a shape up, nigga. Just like go get your fro like shaped
Like, he was trash in
by somebody.
What was that? Euphoria? He was trash in Euphoria.
Yeah, he wasn't good in.
He's
Euphoria.
not a good actor.
His
eye contact is horrible.
How you a nepo baby, but your dad
But
was a drug dealer and he's in jail now? Like, how did you do that?
You a nepo baby from drugs. Like, you should be selling narcotics. You should be a pharmacist, sir.
I mean, but he's
Get to the family business.
He's an actor playing like he's selling narcotics.
Playing his dad.
So who else? Donald Glover and Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, you're op.
I love Donald Glover.
300K people don't think you do.
He hates black women, but I love him. He hates
you, but you love him.
He hates me directly as a human being, and I love him as an artist. He's like, black woman. Peh. So next is Best Actress. So Angela Bassett won that naturally.
For Black Panther?
Yeah. She was
all right.
She was great in Black. She was the grieving woman. Like, I cried when
she died.
When she was just not happy in that whole movie. So
somebody had to be the unhappy black woman in the movie.
Yeah. So the Young Stars Award. I want to read the nominations. So, damn, I don't know none of these little niggas.
I bet Drake know him.
All right. Yeah, Drake know all the girls on this list. So Marsai Martin is the winner for that award, which is amazing. I think she's amazing.
Saying what they won for, because what was she in?
I mean, she produced a couple things and acted in a couple things.
I'm just saying. That's why I want them to tell me.
Sportswoman of the Year is going to be Angel Reese.
Oh, that's messed up.
Look at the picture they used for her.
I mean,
that's fucked up.
I mean, she's not a model.
She's not, but she's looked better.
I mean, yeah, but
Sportsman of the Year is upstanding black king Jalen Hurts.
That's lame because it should be Patrick Mahomes. He's black. Patrick Mahomes is
barely.
Black.
His mother is white.
Okay, he's still black.
We
His
don't
dad
count
played
him.
baseball.
Pass my phone back, please.
Nah, fuck you. Fuck you and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, if your mom is white, fuck you. All right, so continuing, BET Her Award.
So they gave it to her?
Her. No, they gave it to Beyonce. Because she is her. The fuck?
Why does she get to win too?
Because she's Beyonce.
And she won 3, really. Because she won the album of the year for album from last year.
Yeah, she did. But Renaissance was amazing. And then
but it won in 2000. Didn't it win last year's?
That was like the highest grossing tour of all time.
So you don't give the tour a fucking award, nigga?
Yes,
we gave the album award. Go home, lady.
However, you can give Beyonce an award.
And she didn't even come there.
An award. No, she hasn't shown up to Beyonce to fucking BET since 2006.
Okay, so we need to call her out.
Doesn't mean we stop giving her awards for being black excellence.
That's trash.
Best international act. Of course, Burna Boy won that. His album this year was really good. Let me read y'all the rest of the nominations in the best international act. So Aya Nakamura, she's from France. I have no idea who she is. Ira Star, she's a Nigerian artist. Central C.
Hold on, Aya Star, is she a little brown, right? I was just watching her the other day.
She's really pretty.
Somebody said that's who she thinks she wants to be Tyler, or she acts like she's Tyler or something like that, or Tyler's who she wants to be. That's what I read.
But
somewhere.
she's been a established.
I'm saying what I just read. Somebody said that today.
Yeah, that's just people saying shit, because Ira has been an established artist for multiple years, and
I just want to make sure it's the girl I'm talking about.
And Tyler, this is her first song that's gone.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. It was like, I guess they were saying Aya has been trying to be Tyler, but never could get to that height.
She hasn't had a song break in the American market like that, but she's in, like, for people like me who regularly listen to that music, I know her and I like her. So LMI, nobody give a fuck about that bitch. What she put out? KO. I don't know who the fuck this nigga is. He has a 7 in the middle of his name. The number 7 is L7 and then ON.
I don't like that.
What's
up? There's black people in Swaziland?
Yeah.
What's Swaziland? I've never heard that country before. Swaziland?
Africa.
I didn't know that. I'm asking a question. I've never heard that country.
It's Africa, and it's not Swaziland.
That's how it's spelled.
It's probably not pronounced.
Okay, probably is. I've never heard that country before.
So Stormzy, UK, Taikola, France, and Uncle Waffles. Uncle Waffles is a DJ. She's not even an artist. Well, I don't know why she's even in it. She doesn't make her own music. And then viewers' choice for best international act was
that's why.
Libyanka.
It's not written like that. That's how you say it.
Okay.
Iswatani.
Okay. And then that was everything. So the last one was viewers' choice for best international act, and Libyanka got that. Asake, Camido, Flo, Morin, MC Ryan, SP, Papi Cooper, Rai, Warrenoi. I want to listen to these artists in this.
Yeah, the country was renamed in April of 2018.
What was it named originally? Because that's what I will refer to it as. Unless it's the people.
I think it's the one I just showed, that in Swanti, yeah. And then they changed it to the Swaziland.
Mm. Oh, you were right about Germany, the Deutschberg thing?
Fair. Do you know who I am?
Okay, let's move on.
Don't ever start a conversation with me. Do you know you were right about something? Yes, fair, I do.
If I kill myself, it's because of my husband.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you, baby. I will say this, because I watched some of the performances. I kind of hate to say this, but the baby might be the best male performer right now.
The baby does put on a really good show. It's just unfortunate.
No, he's trash.
It's just unfortunate.
He's trash, but that motherfucker cares. That nigga started off with a firefighter outfit and get his shit, dance ukulele, which I still think that's fucked up. You should have brought that fat nigga up there who do the little tow truck shit, because he the one who made that song popping. That as you lean, with the hands on the knee, watch the ghetto bitch. He was a nigga who was towing motherfuckers' cars, and he would play that song while he was towing your car. He helped make that shit pop. You should have been showed him some love, baby. Then I heard that he had told them he was supposed to be doing a costume change, and they didn't adhere to it the first time, so they had to do the performance over. So that performance that we saw was his second time doing it, because they had to wait, because you see him come out looking like Big Worm, where he had the little rollers in his hair and shit like that. So, I mean, but you could tell he cares. Like, he's dancing with the dancers.
He's always cared about his visuals, the performance he puts on, his aesthetics. Like, he's always cared about that. Nigga, the songs are garbage.
I mean, some of them are. They either sound a lot, but it's like, I have to at least acknowledge that, because we were shitting on niggas for not giving a good performance. And I was watching Sexy Red by herself. That shit was ass. She was way better with the baby.
That's still, oh my God. She's genuinely still a hood bitch. There is zero amount of polish applied to Sexy Red's image. Like, they're just letting her rock right now raw because it's working.
Speaking of raw, we got to talk about that in a minute. You didn't hear about the City Girls' new album name?
Oh, yeah.
Raw ass whores.
Real ass whores.
Oh, it's raw? I was okay.
You can't have raw.
I was thinking that when I first thought that's what it was. Like, why would
it's real ass whores. I was like, bro, why? Who calls himself a whore?
Bring it back.
Like, women was right there. I know y'all wouldn't call y'all fucking album Real Ass Women, but I'm not one of those respectability politics ass bitches. I'm really not. Like, if you're ghetto, be ghetto. If you a hoe, be a hoe. But like, I do like things to be aesthetically pleasing, and I do like things to flow well. And I just don't think that this flows well. It's not aesthetically pleasing. The fucking acronym is aesthetically pleasing, yes, but like, specifically calling yourself a whore,
man, I'm with it. Repurpose the name, because you know what's funny?
I don't like it.
It kind of leans into what we were talking about a little bit about how their music is different from Gorilla and Sexy Red.
It's very sexual, but you know,
but theirs is also more like a scam centric, because they're both sexual. It's just theirs is like, I'm using my sex to get a means to
over
an end,
on a nigga,
and they're using sex as because they enjoy it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I can't wait to.
I'm excited though.
I genuinely can't wait to hear JT's solo album, because if you watch rap shit and you take that and you think that like that's actually how they were, the prototypes of those two rappers, if JT was like an actual like rapper and she was taking that shit seriously, and Young Miami came in and she was like, these bitches don't want to hear this shit, we gotta rap about robbing these niggas and selling pussy, and then she switched it up and it worked for her, because JT eats Young Miami up on versus.
Young Miami didn't even want to be an artist.
Yeah, every single time. JT is the one that came to her and was like, yo, we could do this.
We didn't even talk about that too. She won that fucking weak ass podcast award.
Oh yeah, we didn't come. That was on the BET like fucking website. Yeah. It didn't show the Young Miami winning.
That's ridiculous, yo. Like, I get it. She's had some moments. She shouldn't have been on the top.
She's not even consistent.
She shouldn't have been top 10 in the complex list, and she shouldn't have won this award again. Like, Diddy, we get it. You're fucking her. Like,
let me be the devil's advocate though, because when it comes to the rest of the podcasts on that list, I'm not immediately clicking on a new episode of those but that's me specifically.
Yeah, you're
right?
A girl.
Yeah, that's me specifically. I'm not immediately clicking on a Joe Budden podcast, a Drink Champs. Like, I'm not even checking for those.
Can we be real?
All. But for Carisha, I'll immediately, especially depending on which artist that she has on. So I feel like maybe for a specific demographic, she is the best hip hop podcast. For a space in hip hop, and you're a woman and you only care about a specific thing, and you don't want to hear old heads yell at each other on the fucking Joe Budden podcast, and you don't want to hear the ramblings of a whole bunch of drunk ass niggas on Drink Champs, and you want to hear some bad bitches talk about some bad
Go to Poor Minds then.
Poor Minds? Yes. Okay.
Go to Horrible Decisions.
Horrible Decisions is not a good podcast. I stopped listening to it after like 5 episodes. I know you thought that was a regular thing, but that was...
What thing?
Me listening to Horrible Decisions.
I don't ever remember we ever had a time where...
Oh, yeah, because I used to listen to them for like a couple episodes. I don't like their content. I don't think Horrible Decisions is a good podcast to listen to on a regular basis. Poor Minds is different because everything that they talk about is not like current events. It's situational. So like you learn how to like those two women specifically, but they're not a hip hop podcast by any means necessary. So they wouldn't be in that category.
I mean, you can make an argument that $1 million worth of game isn't a hip hop podcast. They just are two guys in hip hop who talk to people in business.
Okay, I don't watch that podcast. So I know what I'm saying.
And that's why I'm saying, like, it just seems like they also kind of gave it to her just off the woman factor. Because, be honest, how many women you know actually listen to podcasts?
I mean, out of my immediate,
just women that you know that you had conversations with, like, because when I talk to women, they don't be listening to podcasts.
I know
they like the clips, they'll do stuff like that, but they're not actually sitting there banging out an hour and a half podcast.
There's one of my friends that I can tell you specifically will bang out an hour and a half of a podcast. Okay. There's one like my friend that's like she definitely like she listens to shits and gigs and like those like she definitely watches podcasts.
I know I was just reading an article a while ago and it was talking about women's attention spans, and I was saying like why like some long form content doesn't really get the same push from the women market, because that's not what women want to do in their entertainment. They don't want to sit and listen to something like that isn't music or like a movie or something like that.
No, I feel like also that's not the types of podcasts that women listen to. Like if you're
what we talking about,
if you're
shows.
Hip hop podcasts are not the podcasts that women are listening to. If you veer into like crime stuff, like what am I thinking of?
That's what I mean, like entertainment based podcast.
Yeah, but if you're true crime,
y'all.
That's the only thing that women are listening to. So specifically when it comes to entertainment, like we don't want to hear that shit, but we want to hear about somebody getting murdered.
Yeah, I think y'all like it in doses. Like y'all watch a Tasha K give it up for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But I don't think y'all would sit there and watch her whole live.
As a woman who does consume podcasts, Tasha K is not one of them. Poor Minds and Don't Call Me White Girl are really Crime Junkie are really the only three, and Ours, but excluding Ours, are really the only three podcasts that I will go out of my way to listen to. I used to go out of my way to listen to Joe Budden podcast, but they got rid of the old niggas and now it's just a bunch of old niggas. They got rid of the young niggas and now it's just a bunch of old niggas yelling at each other about old nigga shit.
I don't
give a fuck. You bunch of old ass bitches. Joe, you're bald and fucking bitter. Queens is fucking pathetic as fuck. Ice and Ish, I don't even know who is who out of the two of y'all. For real, still. Y'all just two old niggas that...
Back in my day.
That's all I hear.
Let me give you a little example. Ice love his little example.
That's literally all I hear whenever Ice or Ish or Joe opens their mouth is
nigga. That nigga Ish love his little story time. Him and his man.
And Queen's Flip is just a pathetic fat bitch. So
and our biggest op, literally and figuratively.